Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a quick review of Chess Knight's Viking Lands. Now this was released onto the Xbox Marketplace on the 18th of March 2021 and it's published by Cubite Interactive, who provided us a code for this review, so big thanks to them. And it was developed by Minimal Games. So I'll quickly read the blurb about the game. So this is an original puzzle game inspired by chess. Using chess knights, you need to move through the board until you reach the squares where your other pieces are held prisoner. Then come back to the safe zone without being captured by enemy pieces to rescue all of your pieces. It features all pieces move like in a chess game, but the objective is to use your knights to rescue your other pieces that are held prisoner in certain squares of the board. It's got 40 handcrafted levels with increasing complexity. A chess game without any chess. This is an entirely new game concept for chess lovers and newcomers alike. And it says you don't need to know any chess to play it. Enjoy the beauties and dangers of Viking Lands, and it's got an originally composed soundtrack. Now, this is quite a fun little puzzle game. So basically, what happens is you move around the board in the same sort of way a chess piece does. So depending on what piece you move, so you get like the L shape for your knights and stuff like that, and the other pieces on the board move like chess pieces. So there's like the castle ones move left and right and stuff like that, and there's the diagonal ones. So basically, what you have to do is you have to move your piece around the board turn by turn, and get to the other end to get your pawn, and then you have to make your way back across with it back to your starting point to basically save that piece. It features loads of I really like the soundtrack, and I like the Viking style of it and the theme. Just so it's all like it starts off in like the wintry sort of Viking towns. There's like seascapes and stuff like that. There's forests. It's got a really nice little look to it. If you don't know chess, you don't really need to know it. The only benefit is knowing how to play chess is you'll know roughly what the enemy pieces will do before you move your token. Because if you were going blind, you'd probably waste a few turns trying to figure it out. But other than that, you don't need to know. There's, like I said, there's a massive amount of levels, and then there's extra levels on top of that. Like once you've completed the main world of each world, then there's like extra levels to complete as well. So there's loads and loads and loads to get through, and it does get quite tricky after a while. Like it starts off pretty simple. There's just one piece, one enemy, and then in the end you're trying to sort of work out, if I move here and then there and then here, will they get me on my next turn? So you sort of planning your turns ahead of yourself. So you're like, if I move to that spot, they're going to move there, and vice versa. So it takes a lot of planning, and it does get really tricky. So if you're not interested in sort of games of taking a lot of patience, then this may not be the game for you. But if you like a good puzzler, it's a really good little game. Now it works on Xbox Series X and S and Xbox One, and it is only £3.29. So it's an absolute steal of a game for that price. You're only looking at about, I'd say, it depends on your skill. It took me about 2 to 3 hours to get through everything. It could take you less, it could take you a lot more, depending on how tricky you find some of them. I can see people needing to use a guide on a couple of them because they are frustratingly difficult. But then when you finally figure it out, you're like, it's just there in front of you. But yeah, I definitely recommend playing this. If you're into sort of puzzle games, for an indie puzzle game, this is definitely a good sort of 7 out of 10. They've also just released a sort of like a Japanese themed one, like a shinobi sort of samurai themed one as well, and I'll be reviewing that on the channel soon. I'm just going to have to play through it first. But like I say, it's a great little game. It's not super taxing for achievement hunting either, so it's another bonus there. And if you like that, definitely pick it up. So that's it for this review. If you can give us a like and subscribe, that'd be fantastic. And just keep an eye on the channel because we'll be doing loads of reviews in the near future. Bye for now.